Hey everybody, it's Jordan, your average Joe, and today I am testing out the new Animal Crossing collection with Colourpop.
We're just waiting for my cat to finish throwing up.
Okay, so before I begin, I'm going to go ahead and, like always, just get my hair clipped back. I don't feel like I have to keep addressing that because you see it every time I do a video. The collection I'm reviewing today is the Animal Crossing Colourpop collab, and Colourpop is like kind of drugstore makeup. I mean, I would consider it drugstore because it's relatively affordable pricing for most people. However, because this is like involved with Nintendo somewhat, I feel like the prices are a little more expensive than normal, but I could be wrong. I've also got some new, like, I've never tried their Pretty Fresh foundation concealer collection. I want to try that today. And so I have those, but I have a couple things to try. These. I've got a blush from Animal Crossing and 2 eyeshadow palettes. So if you love Animal Crossing, you love makeup, and you love yourself, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to be notified every time I upload a video. I post every single Friday, and you can check out my video that I upload next week. Without further ado, let's get on into this. Oh, if you hear any weird commentary, I have a peanut gallery audience today.
Ouch!
My cousin wanted to see how filming went, so she's hanging out while I do this today. All right, without further ado, let's try this. Before I kind of actually go on with the actual makeup stuff, I'm going to go ahead and put on the primer. Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer from the Pretty Fresh collection. So I was kind of interested to try the Animal Crossing stuff just because, like, I'm just a basic bee, okay? Honestly, I love Animal Crossing. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I've always liked Nintendo games more than other... Wait a minute. This smells like there might be coconut in this. Probably should have checked that. It says vegan. I need to check the ingredients list. I am sensitive to coconuts. I probably should have looked at what was in this before I put it on my face. Because honestly, it stings a little. So yeah, I wanted to try the Animal Crossing collection, and I even set an alarm for the day of launch. And then when the alarm went off, I couldn't remember why I set an alarm. And missed the beginning of it. And by the time I got on and it was like, oh, it's for Animal Crossing, I could only get 3 things. So I got a blush. I got this blush in Flower Power. I think the packaging is adorable. I will say it might be... It's very shimmery in person, so we'll see about that. And I got 2 eyeshadow palettes. I got the Nook Ink one in What a Hoot. These. Okay? I will say, this is not the first time in my life that I've been misled about size. I thought these would be bigger. False advertising, feels like. I mean, what do I expect? If a man took the pictures, of course he'd make it look bigger. Anyway, I'm trying the Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Foundation. Oh my god, my fingers look so crusty. Don't look at those. Don't look at them. Pretend I'm pretty. This is the shade Light 33C. I mean, let's give her a try. Oh, feels runny. So anyway, I'm going to just kind of talk about the products that I'm actually putting on my face that are from Colourpop. Everything else that I'm using, I'll do off camera so we can kind of just focus on the review for this, because I don't think any of you want to just see me do the same thing again. And normally I go in with a brush, but my good foundation brush is dirty. Okay, so this, I mean, there's a difference. Let me get the rest of it. It's very luminous. I don't know what I expected. I mean, Oh, yes. That's a look. Never mind, I can't make that joke. Gotta keep it kid friendly. Anyway, I'm going to... I don't want to keep shaking the camera. So let me get this bead into my face. And I'll come back and we can talk about it a little bit, okay? Okay, so how do you feel about it? Because I don't know that I love it. I don't know that I hate it. We'll try it. I'm gonna try Fair concealer. Same concealer, pretty fresh. If it's anything like the foundation, I have lowered my expectations for it. So we're gonna just... That's really bright, actually. I'm gonna go around my nose, on my nose. Oh, and then a little bit. I'm sorry. So, oh, hold up. If you hear that, that's just my cat. My cousin is sitting in here watching me, right? And I don't know that anybody would really believe me when I say as soon as I start filming, Korra like comes out of the woodworks, just shows up out of nowhere. So I have this thing, right? So I can click record without messing with my phone while I have it set up. As soon as she heard the initial like click of that thing, she comes running out of... I think she could have been in Egypt, or she could have been like hiding in the Serengeti or something, and she comes whipping out of there. She's like, "Let's go, bitches!" And I'm like, no. This is not your show. This is my show. You are just a guest star, even though that's not really true. I swear people like me for her. Am I wrong? Okay, actually, I think I like the concealer more than I like the foundation. I don't know if that makes sense. Normally it's the other way around. Oh. This is just not my vibe. Come on, work with me, please. I'm just falling apart. I'm falling apart today. Actually, concealer is not bad. I don't mind that at all. I think that helped a lot. It did actually brighten the under eyes. I think... Give me a second. I'm going to fix my hair real quick and then we'll set this, okay? Okay, we're back. I have a somewhat beat face. So I got my blush ready to go. My bronzer and highlighter finished. So I've got the Flower Power blush from the collection. I thought this was so cute. Oh my god. But I'll be honest. The shade is not like my favorite. Like, it's pretty, okay? It's very pretty. But I don't know if you can pick up like how shimmery it is in person. It's very powdery and shimmery. It's like a very sparkly blush, which isn't always my journey, you know? It's like, I like my highlight to be the center of my attention. I mean, I like to be the center of attention, but I want the highlight to draw attention to me. Let's try this. Okay, she's picked up on the brush. Let's see. Apples in my cheeks. That's pink. I mean, that's a pink. That's a color. I feel a little clown-like. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Let's try it. It's not like the most offensive blush I've ever used. You know what I mean? Like, I've used worse, but I don't know that this is my shade. Like, I like my blush to have a little bit more of an impact and not look so much like cotton candy, you know? Like, I mean, it doesn't look bad, right? Look at that highlight, baby. I mean, what do we think? Is that even? I don't think so. I don't know how to do makeup. I don't know why you all watch me. Okay. Let's just finish this out the way I normally do blush. Okay, we're gonna go. I don't care if this is not cool. This is how I like my blush. I like to look like I got a sunburn, but a sexy sunburn. Like sexy sunburn. Let me get out my favorite blush. Should be no surprise. My Luna Beauty blush palette. These, okay, this Twilight is one of my favorites, but it's like a coral blush. Like, so that's Twilight from that palette, right? This is the Flower Power. The tones are very different for what, see, Flower Power and Twilight. The tones are very different. I like more pigmented blushes, honestly, because I feel like coral tones look better on my skin. I don't think this one's bad. Honestly, if I was just doing my regular makeup and it wasn't me just trying this product out, I would probably do like a blush topper on it. There was another color in the set that was more of like a corally shade, if I remember correctly. I'll put a picture there if there is one. If not, I will look stupid, but it's fine. I wanted to get more of the collection. I didn't even get any like the lip products that they had or like the glitters because it's like everything sold out. I mean, it made sense that it sold out. This was a very hyped launch. But okay, so the last things we have to try out from this collection are these two eyeshadow palettes. What I want to do is I'm going to get my eyes primed with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm going to try to give these eyeshadows the best chance that they have, you know. So I'm going to use a tried and true eye primer that I like. I'm going to get my brows done, and then we will focus on the eyes, okay? We'll be back. All right, we're back, and my brows look bad. I can't really do anything about them. My cousin kept making fun of the shape of them, seemingly forgetting that I literally plucked them to oblivion in the 2000s. I cannot do anything about that.
They constantly look like sperm wannabes. I don't know what you want.
Making me feel like invalidating everything I've ever felt about my brows. I thought they looked cute, and now she's like, no, they look so bad. No one asked to. Anyway, oh my god, I think this is like the longest stretch of like, I just realized, oh my god, because Korra's asleep. She hasn't bothered me at all. She's straight up asleep on the bed. Oh my god, no one's gonna watch this video, are they?
Don't jinx it.
They're not gonna watch it. Alright. Sorry, if you're here for Korra content, I don't have it today. She's actually asleep and being a good kitty, so. Alright, so in the Nook Ink Palette, it's mostly green shades. Very pretty. I will say, like, I like the tones. And in the What a Hoot palette, it's like browns and coppery shimmers. I mean, she's pretty. Alright, so I don't really know what look I want to go for. None of them really match what I'm wearing. But I kind of want to do the green and maybe just do like a little bit of like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're going to go in with, we're actually going to start on the What a Hoot palette. That is not a good one to start with. Here you go. We're going to start on the What a Hoot palette though and use the color Celestial right here. And we're going to try to set my eyelid with it. Oh, that's pigmented, honey. Okay, but on the eyelid, it's a lot softer. It's way more muted. Like, look at that. Like, it picks up a lot on the brush, but on the lid, it's not so bad. Okay, so we're going to go in with the Nook Ink one now. And we're going to work on some of these little greeny colors, okay? Let's just start with Yes Yes, which is this nice little, like, minty one here. And we're going to go, I guess, like, towards the middle. Holy cow. Well, huh. I did not realize that would not blend with a brush. Like, that did not want to blend. Let's try it with my finger. Okay. That's better. It needed, like, it just wasn't going. It was like, once it got where it was stuck. Oh, see, now it's like a nice muted green. That's not too bad. Let's go in with my finger on the other side and see if it makes a difference from start to finish. They look like two different colors on my eyes, right? Am I going crazy here? I really do like that. I just feel like it took some finagling to get it to work. Like, it did not really pick up on the brush like I expected it to, you know? So we're going to switch tactics here. I kind of want to use all the 4 of the colors on this look. So we're going to go with Water Landing, which is this dark one. Okay, it's fine. I full on dropped that and it fell face down on my desk. For sure thought Colourpop was somehow cursing me from somewhere. They're like, what'd you say about it? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Just what my $12 worth. This one is a matte shade. Getting this back on track. This is a matte shade. Okay. That picked up really well. Like, look at that. Ew, what? Oh, there's just glitter all over my hand now. That's fine. We're going to do that on the outer crease. I'm going to have to concentrate because outer creases are not my forte. So we're going to just pat it. Okay, so there's a lot of fallout. And interestingly, hold up. Let me get closer to my mirror. They're not blending together very well. All right, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. We're going to kind of just get all of the base down. And then I think I'm going to clean it up with a different neutral from a different palette. Let's just keep going and hope something comes together. Because this is just not what... Holy fudge. Like that's a fallout. This is looking rough, man. Like... What the hell? The colors just don't want to blend together. Like, I feel like this like a bold outer eye could work. Just, you know what I mean? Okay, now I'm sort of vibing with it. Like, now I'm starting to like it. The glitter, I put glitter on it. Glitter's helping a lot. I'm still gonna, like... try to diffuse this a little bit. It took some finagling, but I'm kind of happy with the eyeshadow. I don't ever do anything like this bold. I'm generally like a neutrals girl, but like, why am I like low-key feeling myself? All right, I'm gonna get some mascara on. And I'm doing like a more neutral lip. It's, oh, my contacts, sorry. Every time I do my eyeshadow, my contacts are just like, girl, why? I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to set my face, and we'll come back and kind of do some final thoughts, okay? Stop whispering, parcel tongue. It's creeping me out. Oh my god, this could just be a Harry Potter inspired makeup look. Oh my god, maybe I am a Slytherin. I always thought I was a Gryffindor. Okay, so what do you think? This is the final look with the Colourpop Animal Crossing palettes and blush. And trying out the Pretty Fresh base collection from Colourpop as well. Some hits for me. I really did like the concealer. I think I want to test this out a little bit more. Again, I think I'm going to check the ingredients on the primer, but probably get rid of it because it did burn my face a little bit. Now that the foundation has kind of had time to settle, I don't hate it. I think this won't be like my favorite, but I don't know that I'd get rid of it because it's just like, I want to give it a more than one chance. It is highlighting a lot of texture though. So we'll see. And I will say, these eyeshadow palettes, right? These and the blush were like the big things. The blush itself, like, it's fine, but honestly at this point, I feel like the blush is fading. Like, is it just me or does it look like I have less blush on now than I did earlier? Like, honestly, I feel like on my nose is still there, but it looks like it's like sinking down here and like what was up here is kind of gone. So like, I have better blushes. I'm still going to keep it because I think it's really cute, but like, it might just end up being like a display piece, sort of like my Angelica Pickles eyeshadow palette. Like, I hope you're having a great day, week, month, year. Even if it's not your day, your week, your month, or even your year, I'll be there for you. Don't worry. I'll be there for you. Anyway, bye everybody. Let's be average together. I'll see you next week.